welcome to our concert tonight. I'm Mrs. Berg, if I haven't had a chance to meet you yet, and I am the band director here at PRMS. I'm excited to welcome to the stage our 5th grade band. This is now their 2nd performance with us, and we're very excited to show you how much progress we have made. So I'm going to invite some of my helpers up to come and introduce our first song. Come on, guys.
Good evening and welcome to our band concert. We are the 5th grade band, and the first song we will be performing is Making Us March, and it was arranged by Michael Sweet. The song has a catchy tune that makes you want to tap your feet and maybe even march along. You probably heard the original version on TV or at Disneyland. Michael Sweet took that familiar song and made it sound even bigger and better with all the different instruments playing in our band together. You ready to hear all the different sounds our instruments can make, from the trumpets and trombones to the flutes and clarinets? Even the drums keep a steady beat. We hope you have as much fun listening to Making Us March as we do playing it for you. Enjoy! The next song we will be performing is Creatures in the Attic, written by Brian Valmont. You're ready to use your imagination because this song is like a musical story that might make you think of spooky shadows and maybe even a few friendly monsters hiding upstairs.
Have you ever heard a creak or bump in your house and wondered what it was? This music tries to capture that feeling. You'll hear different sounds from our instruments that might sound like little footsteps that go bump in the night, or maybe even some silly secret creatures playing hide and seek. So close your eyes for a moment and picture an old attic filled with dusty boxes and maybe new surprises. As we play Creatures in the Attic, let the music take you on an adventure and see what kinds of creatures you can imagine.
range with our next piece, Cowboy Cattle Drive, by Timothy Willis. This tune will take you on an exciting journey, just like the cowboys of the Old West who used to herd huge groups of cattle across vast open lands.
Imagine dusty trails, rhythmic sounds of hooves hitting the ground, and the wide open sky above. This music paints a picture of that adventurous life with its ups and downs. You'll hear the energy and excitement of the cowboys as they work together, guiding their cattle with shouts and whistles.
So sit back, relax, and let your imagination roam free as our band brings the spirit of the Cowboy Cattle Drive to life right here in our auditorium. Get ready to set sail on a musical journey with us. Our next piece is a fantastic one called The Black Pearl. This exciting music was written by a talented composer named Steve Stanley, and it's all about a very special ship.
Have you ever seen a pirate ship with big black sails? Well, the Black Pearl is the name of a famous fictional pirate ship, and this music tries to capture the feeling of that ship sailing through the ocean. There are different sounds that might remind you of waves crashing, the wind blowing, and maybe even the excitement of a pirate adventure.
As you listen, try to imagine you're on board the Black Pearl. Let the music tell you a story. We've worked really hard to bring this exciting piece to life for you, and we hope you enjoy our performance of the Black Pearl.
to give out. They don't even know about this yet. But I have two different kinds of awards I'm going to be giving out this evening. One is called our Band Spirit Award. And we have some kids in our band that just bring all this positive energy. They always have a smile on their face. They're happy about everything. You could give them anything to do. It could be the worst job in the world, and they're still going to smile and say, awesome. Okay? And I love that about them. They bring so much fun to our class. The second awards we're going to give out today are for our Outstanding Musician Awards. So these are for students who have gone above and beyond. They take their instrument home. They practice. They're always well prepared for class, and they are just leaders in our group. So I'm going to give you those over now. All right, we're going to start with our PRMS Band Spirit Award. So our first one is Aubrey Prentice. Come on up. And then our next one is for Evelyn Kaler. Next we have Abby Welch. Ben Hartwig. And next we have Haley Masterson. And Fabian Vizcaya. And now we have our Outstanding Musician Awards. Our first one is for Owen Smith. Next we have Ebony Millen. Grace Gibson. Tasia McDaniel. Aylin Robert. Kira Merzinski. Sailor Bates. Kendrick Homenorse. Ray Osmus. I'm going to bring it to you. Bennett Martinovich. Turner Bennett. And Renly Schwartzman. This has been such a fun group of kids to work with. They just make my day every time I get to have them in class, and I am so looking forward to all of the fun that we can have next year. Now, as you're noticing on some of our slides, we do offer a summer band program. That is a great way for all of these guys to, number one, have fun making some music over the summer so they don't lose some of the skills they gained, but also it's a great chance to just kind of hang with friends and play some fun music. So if your student is interested interested in doing that and they haven't signed up yet, right outside the auditorium on the table, there are some forms that you can fill out for them. We would love to see them over the summer. And otherwise, I'm going to invite our ladies up. You can come and introduce our last song.
The final song we will be performing is one of our favorites of the year, Power Rock, arranged by Michael Sweetie. It's a musical mashup of two famous rock anthems that I have even heard of.
The first song you'll definitely recognize is We Will Rock You. Think about that iconic beat, stomp, stomp, clap. It gets everyone going. It's the kind of song that makes you want to stomp your feet along with us.
The second song hiding inside Power Rock is called Another One Bites the Dust. This one has a really catchy bass line that you might find yourself bopping your head to. Michael Sweeney has done an amazing job of taking these two rock classics and putting them together in a way that's exciting and fun for us to play, and hopefully for you to listen to. So thank you for coming to our concert this evening, and get ready to rock with us for our final song, Power Rock.
next song, Robin Hood and the Golden Arrow by Robert W. Smith, takes us on a musical adventure with the legendary Robin Hood. This piece is very fun because it captures all the excitement of the classic tale, from the sneaky, mysterious parts to the heroic and trumpet moments where Robin Hood hits that golden target.
You'll hear lots of fun stuff happening in the music. Listen for the soaring melodies that make you feel like you're flying through the trees and the energetic rhythms that keep the action moving. So sit back, use your imagination, and enjoy the legend of Robin Hood and the Golden Arrow.
At this time, I have some awards I would like to give out. So we're going to start with our solo and ensemble awards. So we had one student from our band participate in our solo and ensemble at the district level, and that was Aaron Crawford. He played Class C solo, and he received a rating of a 2. So that's a silver medal he got. So Aaron, come on over. The next awards I would like to give out are our PRMS Band Spirit Awards. These are for our students that come to class and they always have a smile on their face. They're excited to learn, they love learning new things, and they're just willing to try anything, and we appreciate their positive attitudes. So the first one is for Addison Jossiger. Our next one is for Braylon Stiles. Next we have Avery Clark. Natalie Barnett. Next is Alvaro Corretto. And the next awards I would like to give out are for our outstanding musicians. These are kids that always give 100% effort. They practice outside of school. They come, their music is always learned, and it's not just good. You can tell they hold themselves to high standards all the time. So our first award for outstanding musician is for Elizabeth Schmidt. Our next one would be for Lexi Smith. Unfortunately, she's not here with us tonight. She was sick, so. And then we have Kennedy Gertis. And Abigail Essex. And our last one is for Aaron Crawford. These guys have come such a long way. They've been such a fun group to work with. I'm so proud of the progress they have made this year, and I hope they stick with it because they are really a nice group and they're gonna do some fun stuff next year. So congratulations to all of you on a successful year, and I'm gonna invite our ladies up to introduce our last song now.
Ready to tap your feet and maybe even bust out a little dance move because our final song is all about the rhythm, Groovy, by Matthew Putnam, lives up to its name. With its catchy melodies and super fun driving beat, you'll hear how the different sections of the band work together, almost like they're having a musical conversation.
Matthew Putnam has crafted a piece that's not just fun to listen to, but also a blast to play. We hope you enjoy this energetic piece that truly captures the spirit of its title. Thank you for coming to our concert this evening, and we hope you enjoy our final song, Groovy.
concert. We are the 7th grade band, and our first song we will be performing is Chorale and Mystic Chant by Timothy Lopes. This song opens up with a chorale, which is really beautiful and like song.
But hold on, because the piece takes a turn. It moves into a mystic chant section, which is more energetic and rhythmic. Imagine ancient drums in a bit of a mysterious vibe. This part of the piece really lets the percussion section shine, and you'll hear more cool stuff happening with all the different instruments passing the main musical ideas around.
Chorale and Mystic Chant. It is a great piece because it gives everyone a chance to shine. It's a piece both beautiful and exciting. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do.
The next song we will be performing is Ancient Spirits by Michael Story. This piece takes us way back in time to when many Native American tribes felt a deep connection to the spirits around them. They believed these spirits were super powerful and could be found in nature, and that connecting with them gave them a better understanding of the world.
Mr. Story uses a band to paint a musical picture of this ancient world. You'll hear flutes and drums, especially instruments that were often used in ceremonies to call upon these spirits. Think about how the steady beat of the drums might have felt like a heartbeat connecting people to the earth, and how the flute melodies might have represented the voices of the spirits themselves.
Ancient Spirits isn't just a cool song, it's a musical journey that lets us explore a different time and culture and think about how people connected with the world around them. We hope you enjoy Ancient Spirits.
first awards are for solo ensemble. So we had a few students participate in our district solo ensemble this year from 7th grade. And I'm going to get the awards out first. So the first one is Sylvia Durbin. She played a piano solo and a saxophone solo this year. And she got gold, or a first place rating on both of those. The next one is Connor Sebastian Dumas. Connor played a trombone solo this year, and he played a Class C solo and received a silver rating on that. And our next awards are for, we had some students who participated in our Wisconsin Valley Honors Band this year. Those students were Parker Hahnemann. This honors band was made up of students from 12 different schools from our area, and students were sent music to learn, and then they had a concert on a Saturday. So really neat to see kids from different schools getting together for this. Another participant was Sylvia Durbin. And Connor Sebastian Dumas. The next awards I have are PRMS Band Spirit Awards. So these are for students who always have a positive attitude in class. They just bring so much energy to our class, and they make it a very fun place to be. So our first recipient is Mackenzie Mathias. Our next one is Peyton Nelson. Next we have Vincent Morgan. And Avery Rockenbach. Willow Bathke. And Connor Hancock. The next awards I have to give out are our PRMS Outstanding Musicians. So these are kids that go above and beyond. They learn their music, but they learn it at a high level and really hold themselves to high standards. They're leaders in our class, and they really make our band a fun place to be for everyone. So our first recipient is Sylvia Durbin. Next we have Oliver Carr. Connor Sebastian Dumas. Preston Hahnemann. Parker Hahnemann. And our last recipient is Elena Galarza. This group has really come a long way. They work so well together, and they've had a lot of opportunities to play today. Some opportunities that usually our 8th graders have done in the past, but they were up to the challenge this year, and I greatly appreciate it. They got to go and play for our kindergartners at Kate during Christmas time, and they also had an opportunity to play for our 4th grade students to show them about the different instruments as they're starting their band journey too. So I want to thank you guys for all of your hard work this year. You guys have been amazing to work with, and I'm going to invite our last people up stage. And Aslan, come on up and you can introduce our next song, please.
Our last song this evening is Bang the Drum All Day, arranged by Merrill. Now you might recognize this tune because it's actually an arrangement of the popular rock song Bang the Drum All Day. The original song was written and performed by Todd Rundgren, a pretty famous guy who can just play about any instrument you put in front of him. He released it back in 1982 and it's become a bit of a classic, especially for those of us who sometimes wish we could just play music all day instead of doing other stuff.
This piece is all about having a good time and letting loose, which is something we all need sometimes. It's got a strong driving beat that makes you want to tap your feet and maybe even play the drums all day. Thank you for coming to our concert this evening, and we hope you enjoy Bang the Drum All Day.
welcome our 8th grade band to the stage for the very last time of their middle school career. A little sad. This was my very first 5th grade band class here, which was a big milestone for us. So yes, I will miss them, whether they believe me or not. It is true. It's been quite an adventure, but we are excited to share some fun music with you today. So I'm going to invite Jasper and Josiah up to introduce our first song.
Good evening and welcome to our band concert. We are the 8th grade band and the first song we'll be performing is All Aboard by Matt Howard. Just like the title suggests, this piece is a musical journey on a train. Imagine the low instrument starting us off slow, gradually building in speed and sound as our train pulls out of the station.
Don't forget to pay attention to the percussion section. They play a big role in creating the sounds of the train, like the wheels on the tracks and ringing out bells. All Aboard is an exciting piece that really tells a story through its music. So get comfortable and enjoy the ride.
Our next song this evening is Deep in the Jungle by Merrill. This piece brings to life 3 amazing jungle creatures.
The first movement, Enormous Elephants, paints a picture of these gentle giants. You'll hear the low brass, the trombones, and baritone creating a heavy, lumbering sound.
Next up, we've got Slithering Snakes. This movement is all about creating a sense of mystery and movement. The woodwinds, especially the flutes and clarinets, will be slithering and sliding around just like a snake moving through the undergrowth.
Finally, we arrive at Mimicking Monkeys. This movement is a total contrast to the others. It's fast, playful, and full of energy. The trumpets and the high woodwinds will be bouncing around, imitating the monkeys' playful chatter and quick movements.
So, as you listen to Deep in the Jungle, imagine the sights and sounds of the rainforest, from the largest elephants to the smallest, most mischievous monkeys. Enjoy the show. Woo!
next song is Enchanted Village by Sean Laughlin, and we were given pre-written skips to read, but this is our last concert, so I thought I'd make it more special. I want to first of all thank the audience for being here for all of our concerts that you've been to and supporting us through that. Miss Burdick for, of course, teaching us and conducting us, and of course, the band for making it all happen. Enchanted Village is a personal favorite of some of the band. We've played before. You may recognize it once you start playing it, but it is perfect at bringing the audience and even myself playing it to a whimsical and fantastical world, even though we may not be in such, but it's that good.
Before our last song, I have some awards that I would like to give out. Okay, so our first awards that I would like to give out are for students that participated in our Wisconsin Valley Honors Band this year. So the Honors Valley Band, Wisconsin Valley Honors Band was made up of students from 12 different schools around our area. And these students got to come together on a Saturday, put together a whole concert for their families, and it's such an amazing experience for these guys. So we had Willett Kinesby, come on up, participate this year. Jasper Stater. And Autumn Genocide. The next awards I would like to give out are for our students who participated in our district solo ensemble this year. Playing a Class C baritone solo was Jasper Staven, and he received a silver medal. got a gold medal. Next, we have Willett Kinesby, and Willett participated in a couple of different things. He did a Class C snare drum solo, and he got a gold medal. He also did a little bit higher level solo for piano, a Class B, and he got a gold medal for that also. The next awards I would like to give out are our PRMS Band Spirit Awards. So these are for students who come to class every day. They've got a smile on their face, and they really just make it a fun place to be. So this is a pretty fun group. We have a lot of different personalities in here, and they have definitely made me laugh. Sometimes I guess that's all I could do, but sometimes it was just a joy to be with them though, so they always bring a smile to my face. So our first recipient is Jasper Saban. Next is Jocelyn Redinger. And next we have Kinsey Stevenson. Next is Kaden Study. And we have Sandy Hart. And we have Leo Lazar. And the last awards I'd like to give out are our Outstanding Musician Awards. These are for students who've kind of gone above and beyond. They learn their music not just good, at a good level, but at a higher level, and they always hold themselves to higher standards. They're also leaders in our group and really have been helpful to those around them, and they're always asking for extra opportunities. So our first recipient is Vanessa Kurtzhoff. Next, we have Autumn Genocide. And Willett Kinesby. And our last recipient is Drayden Zingster. One more thank you. We had one of our percussionists get sick today and wasn't able to make it, so we have one of our 7th grade percussionists filling in with us. We have Preston Hahnemann back there. So he just learned all of this music this morning. So I really appreciate him being up to the challenge, and he has fit right in. So thank you, buddy. And this is going to be this will be our last song that they will ever play on this stage with me. Yes. I know. Hey, trust me, someday it feels like that, right? No. All joking aside, it has been an awesome journey with these guys. I remember first getting them fitted for instruments and choosing their first stuff. Some of them aren't even playing what they started with, which is kind of fun to see the growth and the differences in their musical paths that they have taken. So no matter what you guys do, I hope that music can be a part of your life somehow. I know I will never forget you. Some of you are definitely unforgettable. That is for sure. So, and you guys are always welcome to come back. We would love to see you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys do some pretty awesome things. So thank you for everything that you have done for me, because I have learned a lot from you, believe it or not. And I hope you have learned a little something from me along the way too. So with that being said, I'd like to have Leo and Cadence come up and introduce our last song for us.
Our final song tonight is Little Shop of Horrors. This piece is arranged by the fantastic Michael Story, comes from the musical of the same name, Little Shop of Horrors, tells us the unusual story of Seymour Coburn, a florist shop employee who discovers a very strange plant with an appetite for, well, let's not just say it's a miracle grow.
The musical itself is a wild ride, blending comedy, horror, and some seriously catchy rock and roll. The show's been a hit on stage and screen, and it's easy to see why. It's got a little something for everyone.
Mr. Story's arrangement captures all the energy and excitement of the original song.
You'll hear those classic rock and roll vibes with maybe a little bit of a creepy twist.
Our band has worked hard to bring you the fun and drama of Little Shop of Horrors, so sit back, relax, and enjoy.